Hello, Commissioner. I've just boarded the ferry back to the mainland. I'll lose signal soon, so this will have to be brief.
Well done. I've read reports from the local precinct. So there's now a body in play. And what of the research facility?
While there, I found a list of individuals who are believed to be victims of changes of heart.
And why is that? Explain.
Of course. Not only was the document tampering vice minister on there, but both of the Sapporo Central Councilmen, too.
So their hearts were changed by Mediz.
Most likely. At the very least, Mediz is benefiting from whoever has the power to change hearts. If we keep digging into the people from the list and their connections to Mediz, the mystery ought to solve itself. I'll bring everything I have to HQ once I'm ashore. I also plan to send it all to the local precinct back on the island.
Well done, Hasegawa. You've brought us that much closer to solving this case.
Thank you, Commissioner. It sure is a good thing we didn't bust the Phantom Thieves. Thanks to their help, we might actually be able to blow this case wide open.
You seem pleased.
Oh, well, it's just that...
Leave it. From now on, be ready for things to swing into high gear at a moment's notice. And keep your eyes open. At this point, there's no telling between friend and foe.
I understand. I'll report when I've arrived.
I wonder how Zenkichi's investigation is going.
He did say he'd contact us once he figured something out, but it's never easy to wait.
All we can do right now is put our faith in him. He's the only one who can get the job done.
Guess we ended up relying on him a lot, huh?
All of us wish to uncover the truth behind this case. In this, our goals are...
That's right. And as long as we stay on the lookout for jails, we'll be doing our part. That said, we'll arrive in Fukuoka pretty soon. Sophia, do you sense anything?
Nothing unusual detected. Not even what I felt in Okinawa.
So Fukuoka doesn't have a jail then?
strange. Hakata is quite populated, so I figured he would find at least one.
Yeah, if only we could fast travel in reality. That'd speed up our search.
Less jails means less trouble, though.
Good point. Maybe we should just check Fukuoka off and move on.
Oh, what's wrong, Makoto?
Oh, it's nothing. Just my lower back aching a little from the drive.
Attention! We have an emergency! Get this woman to sick bay!
Mako-chan, you're not hurt, are you? Is it because we made you do all the driving?
Well, I was aiming for a straight shot to Kyushu, but I never planned on this.
Agreed. I think we could all use a break right about now.
I think we need more than just a break. We need rest. It's important to let yourself fully recover.
Precisely. Straining yourself will only lead to injury. Let us stay in Fukuoka for the night.
Then it's decided. I'll pull off the highway.
Fukuoka at last! Ready to make some nostalgia happen?
Nostalgia? But this is our first time here.
So this is Hakata Station, the gateway to Fukuoka.
Huh. So like, if we're in Fukuoka, and this is the main station?
Trivia. Interestingly enough, there is a Fukuoka station located in Toyama Prefecture to the north.
Oh, really? All the way up there? Then does that mean there's a Toyama station here in Fukuoka?
I don't think they'd switch things up on purpose. Anyway, I understand this place is Fukuoka's central activity hub. That would be wise. We should find a place to stay so Mako-chan can recover. Sorry. Thanks for understanding.
Don't sweat it! First we grub down, then we hit the hay. You'll be good in no time.
There you have it. Sophia, you know the drill.
Based on data from previous drills, I found us an appropriate hotel in addition to a restaurant nearby.
Wow, Sophia, you work fast.
Oh man! Oh, this long without Hokkaido?
I'm awed by the soup's creamy golden hue, specked with dots of green onion and dashes of red. These three colors combine to form an exquisite harmony in my bowl. I dare not take another sip.
You're a masterpiece.
Oh, I gotta say, these food stalls have their charm. Even I feel right at home. Hey, let me have a little taste. Could you, blow on it? If you...
So you finally admit you're a cat.
Here, Makoto, have some of my chashu pork. They say it'll boost your energy.
Ooh, take mine too!
Thanks.
How's your lower back doing, Mako-chan?
Better after a nice hot bath. That always seems to do the trick. That being said, I probably shouldn't be on the road tomorrow, if only to avoid causing an accident.
All right, then we'll take the day off. Guess we should hit up Gramps and let him know we're staying another night.
Then let's find Makoto a massage place for tomorrow. I say the girl deserves it.
Got it. I'll locate the best venue there is.
Yeah, I gotta say though, it is kind of rough having only one driver. We gotta get our licenses.
I believe Haru has one already.
That is true. Though I am pretty... But don't you worry, Mako-chan. If for any reason you're not...
Is something wrong, Makoto? You don't look so...
No, it's...
Oh crap! We better dig in before the noodles get soggy. Oh, damn, I'm stuffed.
I suppose I should also throw in the towel. Not a drop.
I can't believe you guys got 7 noodle refills. You'd think this was a ramen
Well, I see you boys had quite the... I should mention, customers who order over 5 sets of noodles get a free souvenir bowl.
For real? Oh, thanks for the hookup, Pops.
Oh, this should serve as good decor. Surely it will brighten up our vehicle's interior.
Senkichi's on the line.
Hey, where are you guys? All right. Sounds like you're going at a decent pace then. Anyway, I'm calling to let you know I think I found our guy. I'll give you more details in person. Saves us time and energy. Sorry it's so sudden, but how soon do you think you can be at Kyoto? Nijima's down for the count, huh? Then what about a bullet train? Or wait, can't you ask Okumura? Doesn't she have a license? All she'd have to do is take the Sanyodo from Fukuoka to Kyoto. Not a tough drive by any means. I hate to lay the pressure on, but we don't have much time. A lot rides on this.
Wait, so he knows who the mastermind is?
Finally, we get to bust this effing punk.
Then let's leave tomorrow morning. Being tired is no excuse to delay our mission.
As true as that is, be careful not to hurt yourself, Makoto.
Hell yeah! Hey, how far is Kyoto from here?
Roughly 8 hours by highway. Then we'll most likely make it by sundown. Bathroom breaks done, seats comfy, snacks ready for...
Are you okay to drive, Mako-chan?
Honestly, I'm not at 100%, but I don't want to let you guys down.
I see. Then I'll drive. Mako-chan, I'm taking over. Huh?
You know, Haru, you don't have...
Makoto was...
You don't gotta be nervous. Just taking...
Haru?
I think I'll be just fine. In fact, I have a special technique.
Is she okay? I'm getting...
So I've never really told you guys this, but the moment Haru's hands touch the wheel...
Get ready to shift into over...
They're not here yet, huh? Guess I'm a little early. Well, maybe I'll just keep working on the... What the hell? Whoa, speak of the devil.
I thought we were gonna
I think we already did. My soul's barely tethered to my body.
Gonna puke.
Okay.
My apologies, Haru, but I request you steer clear of the driver's seat from now on.
Meowgon is unconscious. Wake him up.
Hey, Okumura, what happened?
I was just driving...
The room finally stopped spinning.
You have a very, unique way... Oh, I thank you, Mona-chan.
She really shouldn't take it as a compliment.
Regardless, I'm glad you guys made it here in one piece.
By the way, what is this place? It seems unfit for a typical gathering of law enforcement.
You could call it my secret base, I guess. Basically, it's a place to hole up if shit ever goes south. A good friend of mine used to run it. But now, it's just an empty old bar, suitable for investigating far away.
So this is like your hideout.
More like a safe room. No, a safe house.
Those newspapers, are they not from 2 years prior?
Those newspapers are irrelevant. We have other business to discuss here.
Then let's hear it, Zenkichi.
All right, let me break it down for you bit by bit. I cross-referenced every name on the list we found in Okinawa, based on our assumption that the mastermind would stand to benefit from changing hearts en masse. This is who we ended up with.
Yeah, he sure looks like a schemy bastard.
Don't I know it? To think he'd turn up now of all times. No, not in particular. Anyway, the man's name is Jun Owada. At 69 years old, he's on his 10th term as a legislator. Not only that, but he worked his way up to chief cabinet secretary of the ruling party. In short, he's not someone to mess with. They say he was a Masayoshi Shido supporter during the election last year.
Did you say Shido?
Unbelievable. I never thought I'd hear his name again.
Do you know him?
Man, he totally tried to screw up your entire life. I get why you'd want to block him out.
Oh, I did...
Sounds like you and Shido had quite the history. But we're not after him right now. That list contained a handful of Owada's political opponents. People he'd rather not have around. So it's clear he's behind all this. However, I highly doubt he's doing his own dirty work. He'd have a heck of a time getting his political opponents to friend him on Emma. After checking his inner circle for sympathizers, I found out he's been meeting with a certain entrepreneur. I told you, he's not our guy. It's the CEO of Medice.
Isn't the CEO of Medice the guy we heard speak back in Sendai?
I came across communication records between him and the director at Okinawa, and it showed they kept in contact.
Then the pieces all fit.
Yeah. Whenever Owada wants someone out of his way, he calls on Konoe, and the director at Okinawa was likely the one who arranged this. Now, it's too late to tell.
Hold on. If Konoe's the one changing hearts, does that make him a monarch too?
But he's the CEO of Medice. Wouldn't he get one of his subordinates to do the job for him?
I suppose it would be natural to assume that. But as you all know, in order to change someone's heart, you need to be their friend on Emma. Everyone Owada associates with is a big-time elite, and Konoe's the only one in their league.
Besides, he's the head of a huge company. If anything, I think he'd want to be a monarch as well. He wouldn't want to risk his heart getting changed by someone else either.
Another thing, the people on that list most likely had their hearts changed in Osaka.
Huh? Why do you say that?
Everyone on that list who went crazy had all traveled to Osaka at some point. That's also where Medice's main office is, meaning there's a good chance we'll find a jail in Osaka, with Konoe as its monarch. Though, the only way we'll know for sure is if Sophia senses it.
I did sense a jail.
Huh?
Oh, right! We did pass through Osaka when I took a wrong turn.
Sophia, you should have spoken up!
I did speak up, but you guys were too busy to listen.
If it was when Haru was
Then we were likely too busy screaming for our lives.
Well, that certainly makes things easier. So it's confirmed as a jail in Now we just need to determine whether Konoe's the monarch or not.
Wait, if you know that much already, why not cuff his ass right now?
Right. Now here's the issue. That list only spells out his motives and connections. It isn't solid proof that he's been changing hearts. We can't arrest him on speculation alone. The most we can do is conduct a search. And that's only with his consent. Hell, he could pack up and run if he wanted to. We don't have any legal authority over him. Another thing I noticed is how many high-ranking members of the force were on that list.
You think he's changed their hearts too? To get the police in his pocket?
Yeah. And from the look of it, not just the rank and file.
So that's why you called us here. Because you don't know who the real enemies are.
The most I can do without being traced is some light investigation. And even then, that might be impossible. If it's the top brass we're dealing with, they might just leak the info and take action before I can lift a finger.
In other words, the police are not our allies.
What else is new?
You do realize I'm also a man in uniform? Anyway, it's obvious that going about this the regular way is out of the question. What we need is something a bit more uncanny. Right. If Konoe really is a monarch, we can corner him into a confession.
That's right. We completely overlooked the fact that Konoe has a jail.
But won't we need a keyword to gain access?
Precisely why I had you rush over here. I'll be meeting Konoe at Medesa's corporate headquarters today.
Really? How'd you manage that?
By going about it like a cop. Told them we had intel about a possible security leak involving their software. We received information about a possible party attempting to hack Emma. So on and so forth.
Ooh, does somebody need a hacker?
Not even that. I only said it to score me an appointment. At the end of it, I'll suggest he add me on Emma so I can answer any further questions. And we'll have ourselves in his mind, I'll be just another pawn for the taking. So I'm pretty sure he'll take the bait. The moment I get the keyword, if I get the keyword, I'll send it right over. That's what I've been meaning to tell you. Hope it was worth the drive.
Wait, if you're gonna hit up their office, that means you're going to Osaka, right? Let us come with.
The sooner we enter the jail, the sooner we can finish this operation.
Fair, but there's a chance I might not get the keyword. Tagging along for nothing would be a wasted effort. Besides, doesn't Nijima need a breather? In fact, you all look like you need one.
Can't really argue with that.
Bottom line is, if you guys go down, so does everything I've worked for. So I need you fighting at your best.
Got it. So our job's to wait until further contact.
What the hell? Now we gotta wait even more?
Oh, you really want to complain? Right when I'm about to tell you the big surprise I have in store for you?
What big surprise?
This is the spot Gramps got us? Am I losing my...
No way!
It looks like it costs a... This is one of Kyoto's fanciest hot spring hotels. A single night averages 40,000 yen.
40,000?
To be met with such extravagance after our harrowing journey. I am unsure how to...
He did say he could expense it, but is he sure about that?
I don't know, dude. I'd probably feel more at home in a jail.
We really owe Zenkichi a great big...
Okay, guys. Let's get in there.
Right? Ow! Oh, it's just...
Dang. I don't want to end up breaking something.
First time I've seen Inari cry over something other than food.
What do you think, Mako-chan? Doesn't this seem like a great place to...
It sure does. I saw a pamphlet mentioning how the hot springs here have a variety of natural health benefits.
Then let's jump in already. Come on, come on!
I'd like to jump in this time. Hey, guide me through the water like you did in Okinawa.
Hang on. You're not thinking of taking her into the guy's bath, are you?
Are we even allowed to have phones in the bath?
There was, in fact, a sign that forbids bringing cell phones inside.
No fair. But rules are rules. I guess I'll just wait here. There's always the bath in our room, Sophia. Once we're done, I'd be happy to take you in. Hooray! Why don't you join them, Yalgana? There's a shower for pets, too.
I'm not a pet!
What? I won't let that After we're done bathing, we can all enjoy some traditional Kyoto cuisine.
According to the website, dinner is as follows: crab, shabu shabu, heirloom vegetables, and...
First he cries, then he drools. You're a real leaky gut.
Hey there, sorry to bother you. I had an appointment with Mr. Konoe.
I do apologize, but Mr. Konoe is currently out on urgent.
Urgent business.
Unfortunately, I don't have any more details. Please come.
Excuse me, but I was specifically told I could meet him here at...
I'm sure, and I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
What's going on here?
You called, sir?
Ah, Commissioner, right on time. There's a favor I'd like to ask.
And he is?
Why, this is Mr. Owada. I'm sure you've heard much about him.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Owada.
Pleasure's all mine, Commissioner Kaburagi. I've heard much about you, He tells me you do. Now, I hear you're after the Phantom Thieves. Apparently, they're the culprits behind the change of heart epidemic we keep hearing.
We still lack concrete proof of that, actually.
Well, I'm sure you do. But my source just provided me some info. Recently, these Phantom Thieves tried hacking one of the biggest virtual assistants.
They tried hacking Emma?
That's the one. Now they're looking to steal people's information, and not for conventional reasons. First, they get all the dirt on you. Then they make you confess whatever they feel. I'll have you know I take my position very seriously. And I'll be damned if I let some two-bit terrorists run around thinking they're the ones in control. They must be arrested immediately, for my own peace of mind and that of the people.
Commissioner General, what is this really about?
Our legislators have decided that the Phantom Thieves can no longer run around and we, as protectors of the law, simply wish to do what's right and There's also the matter of the next election, which I do hope to take part in. I'm sure you catch my drift.
You'd like some achievements under your belt.
That's being very blunt about it. But yes, as a matter...
So am I to understand you want the Phantom Thieves arrested and the epidemic ended?
You're also to understand that coming up with proof is part of your job. I've already discussed this with Mr. Konoe, the CEO of Medis. If anyone has the right to help us in this...
You may not like to hear this, but it's too soon. What we call a change of heart epidemic, the public calls justice. They believe the Phantom Thieves are suddenly apprehending them would only cause backlash. We should at least investigate whether they are really blackmailing and...
They'll be charged with murder. A body was found in Okinawa, at a research center for artificial intelligence. The victim was leading Emma's development. Once the Phantom Thieves discovered how to penetrate the system, they murdered the poor.
Now, do you understand? Our country is in the midst of...
Huh. There's something in it for you, too. How'd you like to call yourself?
I'm sorry.
You'll be on top of the entire force. I'm sure you won't be found wanted.
The offer's on the table because we know you'd be right.
Then I'll make it happen. If you two are giving the orders, then there's nothing more to question.
Ha! I knew you'd make it.
Well, the rumors were true. You really do show discretion. Perhaps you could reach Commissioner General someday. And on your merit at that.
Thank you for the vote of confidence. If that is all, please let me assure you, the task is in In the end, we're nothing but obedient dogs, barking only at those we've been ordered.
Oh, yeah. This place is definitely...
The water is indeed divine.
You know, I hope Gramps...
The man is more dependable than he seems. I'm willing to take him at his word.
We may not be waiting long. Once he gets Konoe's keyword, we spring into action. So we're ready at a moment's notice.
Ah, that's the spirit. I knew I could count on you.
Wow, it's so huge.
Could this be a mixed bath? Maybe that's why it's so empty.
It switches every so often. After 8 o'clock, it's women only. The doors on the men's side should have automatically closed.
Then I guess it's all ours.
Sweet! I'm gonna boil myself like an egg!
Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Why the hell are they here?
We must have entered right when the time allotment switched. No, it's too...
Calm down, boneheads! Our honor is as noble thieves as gentlemen. Failing means certain death. Joker, let's begin.
I could stay here forever. Thinking.
What was that just now?
Is somebody here? Were you peeping?
Explain yourselves this instant.
Yeah, you double, no, quadruple verbs!
It ain't what you think! See, the bath time changed right after we got in.
Clearly this is all just a
Believe us, Lady On! We were locked in at the very last moment!
Right?
No excuse! This all just...
Yep. We're in...
Well, that was a fine waste of time. Now what am I gonna tell? I know I had an appointment. What kind of jerk ducks out on the police?
We have some breaking news.
Huh?
Earlier, Akira Konoe, better known as the CEO of Medice, held an emergency press conference, during which he announced that Emma, his company's latest virtual assistant, will cease service for the time being.
What?
First, let me start by addressing our users and apologizing for any inconveniences that Emma's servers were indeed hacked. That much has been confirmed. Even more regrettable is the fact that some of your personal data was leaked in the attack. For that, I'm deeply... As a company, we understand how valuable your privacy is and have taken appropriate measures. That's why our company is suspending all instances of Emma until further. As for who was behind this horrendous attack, it was the Phantom Thieves, the very same terrorists causing all...
What?
In addition to their heinous crimes, they've even murdered one of our very own. From there, they had everything they needed to break through Emma's defenses.
Murdered? That's...
It seems we're the latest victim in what appears to be a string of related incidents. There are several other cases in which these criminals stole information and used it to harass their victims. If the Phantom Thieves are listening, I have a word for you. We will never succumb to your threats. Not me, not my company, not Emma. You claim to want justice, yet you steal precious data and leave our finest for dead. I can't wait to see.
And that sums up the press conference. The police have been notified regarding this case and are looking to arrest the
Now you're done it, Phantom Thieves. You goofed up big.
They really went and bumped a guy off?
Damn it! Just had to go and ruin Emma too.
What the hell is going on? Oh, shit. Damn it! Why is no one picking up? Son of a...
Ma'am, entry secure.
Good work.
Commissioner!
You're late.
Maybe. But you know this case isn't solved yet. Commissioner, I thought I told you at Okinawa. The Phantom Thieves have absolutely nothing to do with the change of heart epidemic. So how can something like this happen?
It's as Mr. Kanoe stated. The Phantom Thieves are under suspicion for hacking into Emma and murdering the director of Medea's research center.
And you're going to take him at his word? Where's the proof of any of this? Be honest. Do you think they'd ever sink so low as to murder? That director had died before...
You seem awfully concerned about a group of criminals, Inspector Hasegawa. Have you forgotten they've been our leading suspects from the start? Put your feelings aside and focus. We cannot let these crimes go unpunished. What's more, I'm under direct orders from the Commissioner General.
The Commissioner General? What does he have to do with any of this? Don't you sense something wrong here? There has to be more to it.
Like when your wife died? I thought I told you back then. This organization is as rotten as it is immense. One cannot simply bend it to their will. Now, if you want to follow justice, learn to... Besides, you made a vow that to stop any atrocity, you'd endure any... So endure for now.
But they're not even...
Once I am at the top, I will bring the corrupt to their knees. Let my justice be your justice.
They're not even criminals. They're kids!
I've already made myself clear.
Commissioner?
You're saying that the world isn't neatly divided into good and evil. But that won't stop us from fighting.
If someone is suffering, it's only right to provide aid when possible.
He seems like he's fitting in better too. What do you say? Feel like you're a Phantom Thief now?
Let me handle this. I believe you have a daughter who needs...
My daughter?
Why, Dad? Why don't you even listen to me? You know who the real bad guy is! Aren't the police supposed to do what's right?
Akane.
It's time. All units, move out!
Hold it! Run. Run for it! All of you!
Idiot. You're under arrest. Interfering with an officer is The Phantom Thieves are next. Don't let them escape.
Iscriviti, è gratis.